Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 7 races at Belmont on the final Wednesday of the season there. We're expecting a shower or two, but 23 degrees Celsius. I think the track will stay in the good 4 range and the rail, it will be at the 12 metre position. Race number 1 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:49. It is the Western Racepix Maiden over 2100 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the northern run of Under the Arches.
Leads by a length and a half. Running second, Universal Fury. The cutaway now presents itself here for Under the Arches, going easily. Then came Thank You Very Much. Wide out Gold Vein. Once We're Lost is running around. Sudan and Blanco cutting back towards the inside at the 200. Under the Arches sprints to the front. Gold Vein, Thank You Very Much are charging home, and so's Chief Cochise right down the outside with its run. Under the Arches, Chief Cochise, Gold Vein, Thank You Very Much. Between them, they've gone to it. Nothing in it.
Under the Arches hit the rail in that northern race about 1,000 metres from home. Her form last preparation was pretty good once she got beyond 2,000 metres. She does that on Wednesday, and I think she's probably the one to beat in what is a pretty weak race. Goes on top from number 3, Reboyne, who gets the assistance of a senior jockey for the first time this campaign. That jockey is Chris Parnham, riding for Simon Barris from gate number 7. Number 8, Samantha's Twitch, steps up in trip quite significantly here from 1,600 metres to the 2,100 metres and gets a significant jockey change as well. Chloe Azzopardi hands over to William Pike. Number 1, Caballa, was okay behind what was a very much surprising Saturday second in Diamonds for All last week. Was beaten 5 1/4 lengths by that galloper that came out and ran a fantastic race to finish runner-up on the weekend. Top selection in race number 1 is number 4, Under the Arches, to beat 3, Reboyne, 8, Samantha's Twitch and 1, Caballa. Race number 2 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:24. It's the Vale P. Martinovic Maiden over 1,200 metres, and from everyone at Perth Racing, our sincere condolences to the friends and family of P. Martinovic, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. In replay, let's have a look at Levitate and its trial at Larkhill.
It is eyeballing the lead, along with back on the inside Joyrise, pulling out 3 wide to try and let go as Pretty Friar. Just up behind them is Eeyore Ways, but taking over Levitate, bounds away from Pretty Friar. Joyrise, further back was Eeyore Ways. Nothing getting into the fight from further back. Tuscan Queen heads them, but down to the line. Levitate 3 lengths up and wins.
That was a very fast trial won by Levitate, and he beat a number of horses that have got a fair bit of ability, including Tuscan Queen, who may well be the best 3-year-old filly in the Cerise and White of Peter's Investments. Goes on top here from number 8, Real Beauty, who carries those Cerise and White silks. Went down to a Power of St George a couple of weeks ago. I think that horse is pretty decent as well. Number 7 is Aragain. It's trained by Ted Martinovic. This is the horse that I suppose everybody that's neutral will want to win here. Gets blinkers on, tongue tie on, nice trial as well. Will certainly be thereabouts. And number 12, Rewrite the Stars, was very well supported to win her maiden. Ended up getting beat nearly 50 lengths. The run was simply too bad to be true. The SP profile suggests that Rewrite the Stars will be much better here. Top selection in race number 2 is number 5, Levitate, to beat 8, Real Beauty, 7, Aragain and 12, Rewrite the Stars. Race number 3 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:59. It's the Kira Megumi Handicap over 1,000 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the runner-up finish of Friday Fillies.
Lacevinsky popped out now, making its run. Position of Power joining in as well behind them. Friday Fillies, Ginger, and then the finest 200 left to go. Chisano got the head in front now from Swanky Lass. Position of Power, Friday Fillies keeps coming with 100 to go. Chisano, now Friday Fillies, wide out. Position of Power. Chisano lifting under heavy riding though. Might have clung on from front.
This is another good race, and I think Friday Fillies will take a bit of beating in it. She was slow away 2 weeks ago, and probably the early tardiness in that affair was the difference between winning and losing. She was only beaten very narrowly by Chisano. Jordan Turner sticks, and I think Friday Fillies can win her second race from 10 starts. Goes on top from number 1, Position of Power, comes out of the same replay race, was just behind Friday Fillies in that. Draws gate number 6 here. He's second up as well. He's a considerable player. Number 4, Monica, is well related, but it keeps promising the world and delivering an atlas to its supporters. It has finished second on both of its runs this campaign behind Classic Jant and Genia. Just simply can't be trusted to win the race. And then number 2, Scandolo, was a winner last start, but only beat Seacat, and that form, I think, is pretty moderate. Top selection in race number 3 is number 3, Friday Fillies, to beat 1 Position of Power, 4 Minica and 2 Scandolo. Race number 4 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 3:35. It is the budget car and truck rental handicap over 1,650 metres. You might need the binoculars for this replay. We're going to have a look at Scintillating, finishing behind Crockney Crew.
Crew has raced 5 in front from Reefkeeper Hyperspace. Locomotive Trump this called upon, but Cockney Crew's a day in front. 200 left to go. Look at Cockney Crew. It's Cockney Crew by 6, 7 with 100 left to go. Trump this Hyperspace. Scintillating. What a remarkable return to racing since the Derby. Cockney Crew has absolutely trounced them. Cockney Crew
won that race by 8 1/4 lengths, but I think Scintillating, dropping in grade, appears to have found his race. He's in pretty good form. Chris Parnham takes over from Stephen as well, and in what is a race that I think is pretty weak, Scintillating brings decent graduation handicap form and goes on top. From number 6, A Millionite, broke its maiden at its 12th start last time out on a Saturday card, beating Sonol. I think this horse will struggle to win another race on a city track, and it says a lot about the depth of the race that I've got A Millionite in for second. Number 10, Flying Target, goes really well for William Pike, who rides it for the 7th time in the row. You've always got to respect Pike in a race where the gallopers are pretty moderate. And then number 4, Precious Cardo, drops back in trip, back to the distance over which she won back in August. Peter Nucky keeps the ride for Paula Wag. Top selection in race number 4 is number 2, Scintillating, to beat 6, A Millionite, 10, Flying Target and 4, Precious Cargo.